The Toronto Real Estate Board housing market numbers for February are in. To break down what those mean here on the ground, I'm joined by local real estate broker Peggy Hill. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So what do those numbers mean? Break them down for us.
Sure. So when you look at the headlines, year over year, we are down. But again, month over month, we're actually up in sales over 20%, which is very, very good for us. And what you will see as the months roll by, and the tariff problem really started being a problem for us in April of last year. So as the months roll by, you will see that our activity is probably higher than it was last year. So I think we've hit a bottom in January. It was a horrible month. If you're trying to sell your home and you tried last year, I can tell you that anything priced under $650, whether it be a detached or whether it be a townhome, we have none. So as we get them, we sell them. So that part of the segment of housing is very, very liquid. Things are moving. However, if you're trying to sell your home and it's between $850 and $1 million, say, we probably have 30 months of inventory. So it's not moving. And again, that has a lot to do with consumer confidence. People aren't actually upsizing during an economy like this, but this too shall pass. So if you were trying to sell last year and you didn't, and you are in that lower price point, I'd suggest you get back on the market.
Now, there's a lot of global uncertainty right now. What impact is that having here at home?
And it's hard to believe that a war halfway across the world has any impact on us, but it does. So actually it was last week when the bond market actually hit one of its lowest points, and that's when we started to get 3.59 for 5-year mortgages. Now we've seen a steady rise. Ever since the oil prices started going up, the bond market has got nervous. So where we were heading in the right direction, now we're heading in the opposite direction. I'm not suggesting that the 5-year fixed is going to rise, but it could, depending on how long this war lasts.
All right. We've been speaking with real estate expert Peggy Hill. Thank you, Peggy. Speaking of the market heating up, well, it's going to see if that'll happen in the weather. Here's KC.